Wi-Fi front-end operation guide. Power on. From left to right on the top are one HDMI input port for USB ports and one Ethernet port. From left to right on the bottom are one power switch and one power cable port. Take out the handpieces and insert them into the USB ports. Take out the power cable and insert it into the power port. Turn on the power switch and wait for the system to boot up. Connect to Wi-Fi. First, swipe down the screen, press and hold the Wi-Fi icon to enter the Wi-Fi page. Select the Wi-Fi with the strongest signal and click Connect. Activate New Device. Click the Scalp Detector application. For official use, please log in with your email to activate. If you choose the trial mode, exit it promptly as detection records in trial mode are only saved for a few hours. Select trial mode to enter the home page. After entering the home page, the top section is a carousel and the bottom section is Case Showcase. Click New Profile in the top right corner to enter the new profile page. The left side is the main navigation bar, which from top to bottom are Home Page, Member Center, Intelligent Skin Detection, Data Center, and System Settings. Member Center. Click the second icon on the left to enter the Member Center page. Click New Profile in the top right corner to enter the New Profile page. Enter the name, select gender, enter age, and enter a phone number with the correct number of digits. Click Save. The newly created profile will appear at the top of the Member Center page. Click the search box at the top to quickly search for clients by name or phone number. Click on the newly created client profile. The top right section allows editing of client personal information. The bottom left section is Intelligent Skin Detection, offering 4 modes: Comprehensive Detection Mode, Free Mode, Real-Time Preview Mode, and Moisture Detection. The bottom right section is Comparative Analysis, which analyzes and compares client effects before and after care. The very bottom section shows detection records for Comprehensive Mode and Free Mode. Intelligent Skin Detection. Click Intelligent Skin Detection. There are 4 modes to choose from: Comprehensive Detection Mode, Free Mode, Real-Time Preview Mode, and Moisture Detection. Comprehensive Detection Mode detects according to 5 system-specified areas: forehead, crown, left side, right side, occipital to check for scalp issues. Free Mode detects any 5 selected areas of the scalp: forehead, crown, left side, right side, occipital. Real-Time Preview Mode. Immersive image viewing, no reporting. Handpieces can be selected and switched. Moisture Detection allows selection of the moisture handpiece to separately detect scalp moisture. Scalp Detection. Select the Comprehensive Detection mode to proceed with detection. After detecting each area, 3 original scalp images are generated: white light image, negative polarized light image, and UV light image. 3 spectrum shooting. After all shooting is completed, click Confirm. Jump to the next one. Cannot return after completion. This step requires sequentially shooting 5 areas: forehead, crown, left side, right side, occipital. After shooting is complete, click Submit. Moisture Detection. Confirm if the moisture handpiece is properly connected. If detection is not needed, click Skip. Start moisture detection. This step requires sequentially shooting 5 areas: forehead, crown, left side, right side, occipital. After shooting is complete, click Confirm. Global Comparison. Can scan a QR code to capture the state of hair or scalp before care. If not needed, click Skip. Original scalp images. Can view scalp issues in 5 areas: forehead, crown, left side, right side, occipital. White light image. Under uniform natural light irradiation, filtering out stray light, clearly presenting scalp problems visible to the naked eye in the epidermal layer. Under white light, the texture of the scalp, distribution characteristics of skin grooves and ridges can be observed. Can be used to observe scalp color, hair density, hair thickness, scalp sensitivity, etc. Negative polarized light image uses special cross-polarizing lenses to effectively reduce direct reflected light. Cross-polarization mode images light reflected from the basal layer and dermis of the scalp skin entering the lens. The basal layer and dermis are rich in melanin and hemoglobin. Therefore, cross-polarization mode is used to view the deeper layers, basal layer and dermis of the scalp skin, showing the state of capillaries and pigmentation, aiding in the diagnosis and observation of efficacy for symptoms such as white hair, hair thickness, follicular health, dandruff, redness, sensitive inflammation, and pigmentary abnormalities of the scalp. UV light image, wavelength of 365 nanometers. Scalp skin cells and tissues have the natural function of converting invisible light into visible fluorescence. effectively turning the scalp skin into a luminescent body. UV light penetrates from the surface layer of the scalp skin to various layers, exciting different fluorescence. These fluorescent images entering the lens present scalp symptoms and can be used to detect issues like scalp follicular opening blockage, dandruff, fluorescent agents, etc. Click above to view the case comparison function. Can compare the captured images with normal scalp differences. Individual reports. After uploading for analysis, individual reports appear in 5 aspects: oiliness, sensitivity, pigmentation, hair loss, aging, sebum, scalp sebum. Under positive polarized light, the sebum secretions on the scalp surface can be viewed. The algorithm presents areas with strong sebum secretion on the scalp through yellow fluorescence, making scalp oil conditions clearer and more intuitive through data. Excessive sebum secretion makes the scalp appear oily and shiny, prone to attracting dust, breeding bacteria, fungi like Malassezia, leading to scalp issues like seborrheic dermatitis, folliculitis, and may also cause hair loss. However, if sebum secretion is too little, the scalp becomes dry, produces dandruff, and hair becomes dry and brittle. The right side shows details for the 5 areas. Below is popular science knowledge. You can view knowledge popularization for the current page. Clicking the numerical button in the lower right corner of the image pops up a data analysis dialog box. Click the annotations button to show or hide annotations. Click report details to enter the report page. The first item is problem analysis. Different levels yield different problem analyses. The next item is daily care suggestions. The next item is planning recommendations. Different levels yield different recommendations. Click the text to the right of the thumbnail to view product details. Clicking more shows product recommendations for 5 grades A, B, C, D, E. Businesses can enter or change recommended products and items via the backend website. Scan the QR code at the bottom with a mobile phone to view and print the mobile H5 report. Blocked hair follicles. Under UV light, scalp pore blockage can be viewed. The algorithm presents areas with pore blockage on the scalp, making pore blockage clearer and more intuitive through data. When sebum secretion is vigorous and cannot be discharged timely, it easily accumulates at the pores, causing blockage. Blocked pores provide a good breeding environment for bacteria and fungi, easily causing inflammation like folliculitis and seborrheic dermatitis. Inflammation can cause symptoms like scalp redness, swelling, itching, pain, further damaging scalp health. Dandruff. Under UV light, scalp dandruff situation can be viewed. The algorithm presents areas with dandruff on the scalp as irregular white patches, making the dandruff situation clearer and more intuitive through data. The scalp has a microbial community. Malassezia is a common fungus. Normally, it has a symbiotic relationship with the scalp, but when Malassezia overgrows, it decomposes sebum to produce oleic acid, stimulating the scalp, causing excessive keratinocyte proliferation, thus producing a large amount of dandruff. Moisture. Under moisture detection, you can view the comprehensive moisture score of the head and the moisture condition of the 5 head areas. The right side allows viewing popular science knowledge and scanning a code to view the report. Sensitivity. In negative polarized light, we can view skin redness in the superficial layer and the distribution of redness red blood vessels. The algorithm presents sensitive areas on the scalp in red, making the sensitivity conditions clearer and more intuitive through data. Clear presentation of redness distribution in polarized light indicates thin stratum cornea and higher sensitivity, requiring protective care. Red zone map. In negative polarized light, we can view scalp redness in the superficial layer and the distribution of redness red blood vessels. Areas where red is more concentrated represent more concentrated scalp heme accumulation, which can serve as a reference for judging scalp sensitivity levels and inflammatory areas, making the situation clearer and more intuitive through data. Sensitivity heat map. The sensitivity heat map presents scalp sensitivity conditions. Severe scalp redness and thinning stratum cornea make the scalp prone to external stimuli and damage, leading to issues such as dryness and sensitivity. The algorithm displays different colors based on the severity of sensitivity symptoms and their distribution on the scalp. Severe sensitivity areas appear dark red, yellow for moderate, green for mild sensitivity, and normal appears blue. The sensitivity level is more clearly and intuitively reflected through data. Pigment. Gray hair. In the image, the algorithm AI presents 3 types of hair: white, gray, black in 3 different colors: white, yellow, black. White hair is more clearly and intuitively reflected through data. Premature white hair is closely related to bodily function decline and nutritional imbalance. Continued development may lead to more serious health issues. Pigmentation heat map. The pigmentation heat map can view the distribution of deep skin pigmentation. The algorithm identifies the distribution of hair pigments on the scalp and presents it as a heat map. Different colors represent the distribution of white and black hair visible to the naked eye under negative polarized light. Redder colors indicate whiter hair, yellow-green indicates signs of melanin loss in hair, and blue represents the scalp. Hair loss. Hair density. The algorithm identifies the number of hairs at follicular openings and presents them with rectangular boxes of different colors. Among them, P1 red indicates 1 hair at the follicular opening, P2 yellow indicates 2 hairs, P3 green indicates 3 hairs. The number of follicles is seen more clearly and intuitively through data. Seborrheic dermatitis also has an impact. Excessive sebum secretions and inflammatory reactions can block follicular openings. Damaged follicles interfere with normal hair growth and cause hair reduction. Hair thickness. The algorithm identifies the thickness of hairs at follicular openings, presents them with rectangular boxes of different colors, and intuitively labels the data. Among them, diameter less than 30 m is vellus hair, marked blue. Diameter 30-60 micrometers is fine hair, marked red. Diameter 60 to 90 micrometers is medium hair, marked yellow. Diameter greater than 90 micrometers is thick hair, marked green. Hair thickness is seen more clearly and intuitively through data. Seborrheic dermatitis also has an impact. Excessive sebum secretions and inflammatory reactions can block follicular openings. Damaged follicles interfere with normal hair growth and cause hair reduction. Hormonal influences can slow down body metabolism. Hair may become finer if follicles are not damaged. Hair thickness may return to normal after the disease is cured. Hair follicle health. The algorithm identifies follicular opening health and presents it with rectangular boxes of different colors. Among them, atrophic follicles are marked red, receding follicles are marked yellow, healthy follicles are marked green. The follicle is the basic unit for hair growth, providing nutrition and physical support, controlling the hair growth cycle including anagen, catagen, and telogen phases. Aging. Scalp condition. View scalp surface texture under positive polarized light. The loss of elastic fibers and collagen in the scalp reduces its elasticity, leading to sagging and the formation of wrinkles. In severe cases, it can result in forehead skin laxity and hairline recession. Follicle atrophy leads to hair becoming thinner and softer, growth rate slowing, hair volume decreasing, and exacerbating issues of white hair and hair loss. Comprehensive report. The top section shows personal information, 30 to scalp types, and a comprehensive score. Each scalp type has a corresponding idiom for presentation. Below is the hair loss grade, followed by comprehensive advice problem analysis, care suggestions, comparative analysis. The 5 analyses: oiliness, sensitivity, pigmentation, hair loss, aging, planning recommendations, and mobile H5 reports. Click the first print button on the top right to enter the printed page, where you can choose paper size, ink color, paper orientation, double-sided printing, page numbers. Click the PDF download button on the right to download the electronic comprehensive report. Click the first icon in the top right corner of the page to return to the member center. Click the second to return to the original scalp images. Microscopic detection. Pick up the 200x handpiece. Aim at the 5 areas of the scalp: forehead, crown, left side, right side, occipital for detection to view scalp issues. Each area will generate 1 white light image. Note: avoid unnecessary shaking when the device is capturing images to prevent blurry pictures. Click Done to navigate to the shooting completion page. Comparative analysis. Can select images from 2 different times to compare various scalp indicators, more intuitively viewing care effects. Support switching between different scalp issue indicators and switching between the 5 scalp areas. Global comparison. QR code capture of hair or scalp state before care. Data Center. Click the 4th icon on the left to enter the Data Center page. The first module is Data Statistics. Monthly and annual customer visit numbers can be visually presented via line charts. The second module is Gender Ratios. Monthly and annual gender ratios of customers can be visually presented via pie charts. The third module is Problem Proportions. Monthly and annual proportions of various indicators across the 5 grids can be visually presented via curve charts. The fourth module is Age Distribution. Monthly and annual numbers of customer visits by age distribution can be visually presented via bar charts. System Settings. Click My Device to view app version, institution name, serial number, system version, new version update, language. Watermark settings, network detection. and recently deleted. If you need to add a watermark to images and annotated images, click Watermark Settings to customize the watermark. Click the switch button to the right of the watermark to turn it on or off. Below, you can choose watermark type, content, position, and transparency. Watermark type can be custom text or select time. Watermark position can be image tile, bottom center, or image center. Slide the cursor to choose watermark transparency between 10% and 90%.